to say something about the MCTOA meeting when you're ready to speak. What's that?
How did that go?
Actually, I think it went very well. I was very pleased. We had a pretty good turnout. And for those of you that don't know, the MCTOA is Midland County's Officers Association, and we all go to it, and there's discussion. But one of the things, and it's really hitting home, and I just feel it's something that we all need to take to heart, and if I say something that sounds prejudiced, please don't take it that way. There's a lot going on, and the police do not know how to handle it. In fact, we had called, I'm being serious, we had called because yesterday, we called the police because there was a white Mercedes that was going slow down our road past our house, and they were stopping and looking at all the houses. And the reason I said, please don't take it as prejudice, they're not from here, okay? They were trying to go down my neighbor's driveway that goes like this, that they leave it like that intentionally so people don't drive down their driveway. Then they went and backed out and went to the neighbors on the other side of me, which their home really should be considered a dangerous building and be torn down. And they were looking at that property. Then they turned around and they stopped in front of our house. And I had just had a conversation with my family that took place at the MCTOA meeting. There are a lot of people from outside of this country that speak Anoa English buying homes that go up for sale, and then they do not live in those homes. They use those homes as grow facilities. And I really feel that there is, Becky, I really feel that there is a business, a new business in our township that happens to be the official headquarters.
Yes, I didn't approve it.
You know which one I'm talking about, right? I really feel that is their distribution center. The police are not knowing how to handle any of this because you put your home up for sale and then they move in, because at the MCTOA meeting, Porter Township supervisor said he has a few homes right around his area that have gone up for sale. They have moved into those homes. They do not live in them. They use them as a grow facility.
Are they paying the taxes?
Yeah, but again, that's not, they purchase a
I
house.
didn't mean it like that.
They purchased the home, and actually, if you look at our zoning.
Okay. Can I
Sure.
speak back? Because I can completely understand our zoning ordinance does not allow for that, but we can send a letter, then we can send.
Because they should have
And then we
to
can
have,
send a fee, and if the police don't even know what to do about it,
because it's a legal aspect and they don't have zoning on that. We have zoning that says if they're buying the home, first off, they're probably getting the principal residency because nobody knows and they're transferring it. But should they not have to have a special permit, a home occupation?
Because you can legally grow stuff on your own.
House?
Yeah.
Up to so many.
You get-
Well, there's nobody to monitor it. The state says you can grow how much
That's why
ever
the police
you
are
can-
having
Per person.
Exactly.
Per person.
So unless you can prove that they've got 50 million plants, and even then, it's not the township that has to take care of it, it's the police.
Correct. I just wanna say though that they are not knowing what way to turn. And the police officer that came yesterday is very concerned because he said, we're not going to be Midland County as we know it within the next year because they're moving in on us at a high rate. So if you're putting your home up for sale, you have a right to turn down a contract. So all I'm doing, because I have concerns, my grandkids play outside, we
I
all.
talked to Jerome Township, their supervisor was concerned as well, but she has the same.
Issues, and so
Yeah.
does
I
Lincoln
mean,
Township.
we have a policy, which is send a notification and.
Right, but we can send that to Lovely Garden, but we can't accuse them of buying houses.
No, but
and
that's what I'm
growing
saying is,
pot.
you have a set of processes that we can follow, and then those processes end, and
The next
Okay, but
institution
just
pick up.
because their language may not be English does not necessarily mean they are connected to that building unless you can trace back vehicles to that building.
Correct, I have seen that white Mercedes at that building.
So, state law, if I didn't pull up the MC, actual code, cause I just did it quick, but the first little law for Michigan says each adult can grow 12 plants. So if it's a 3-bedroom house and 3 adults can live in the house, you can do the math.
Only 3 adults can live in a house.
Well, I'm saying like, say. the-
No, I want you to say yes, so I can go home and tell my children and their significant others.
I just
Well,
was
and I
trying to
guess so
make
you
everybody
say,
aware.
however, many people will say, have the mailing address there, saying that's their home. Each person can, in theory.
Correct.
I can take in some people.
I'll send it over.
It's only me now.
I'll just keep the baby. And you can
No,
have
no, I'll
everybody
take the
else.
baby.
Anyways, I just was trying to make it known, so you guys just use extra caution.
During residential zoning, if you're trying to build and put a trailer on it, you have a certain amount of time you have to move into it, it has to be livable. So how are these people getting by with residential zoning? If they've got, if you're not living there, then what's going on?
I know nothing about it.
No, that was it was a big topic at the NCTO meeting because Lincoln Township Supervisor said it's happening.
So
next
what
door to him,
I'm
so
assuming is
before.
that you're putting your house up for sale, and what she's saying is these people are coming and buying it. So it's already,
If I put my house up for sale, I can't say to people, what are you gonna do with it?
Well, no,
But if you no, it's gonna be a residential property.
right.
And it's up to our zoning, what to say, is anybody living there? If nobody's living there, is
I
it
do not believe our residential zoning has anything about how many days you could.
I know it does for trailers, because we
There's something
redid-
about
we redid our
180 days or
paperwork.
something.
So the permit, if you get like, for instance, the double wide on 20 that's been split apart forever, they just continuously keep getting, renewing their permit. So it's gonna sit there as long as their permit is good until they actually put it together, and
I can't believe that house is gonna be much.
neither can I.
The plastic's coming
It's all
off the
come off,
side now.
and I talked to her and she thinks it's gonna be fine, and I'm like, I would be really worried, but
that was just something I wanted to pass
I'll
on.
bring it up in our meeting on Wednesday, just at least so maybe we're doing some research, rereading our residential ruling and just having it in the.
If it's not being used for residential, what's it being used for? And if it is being used for something other than residential, why are we making money on it?
But if it's not a trailer, if it's a normal house, I mean, I don't even, I mean, if we had an example, I would gladly,
But the tough question is, at the end of the day, my house is private property. If I have blackout curtains on every single one of my windows, prove that I don't live there.
Right.
I could be an over-the-truck truck driver for my rigs in Mount Pleasant And just because my car's only there once a week doesn't mean that I don't live there.
Well, and technically, you could go stay at your wife's house instead of renting your house out and leave it empty, and I can't say you don't really live there when that's your address. Carol?
Sheila, I have a question, about the absentee ballot. Okay. And why did it have your home address?
Just, I knew somebody would ask, because I didn't wanna waste all of the, labels, and I had
That was a
to
question
steal.
that came up, and how does a person, do they contact you to get an absentee
Yes,
ballot?
yes, yep,
And then that goes out in the mail to them, and,
correct.
okay, very good, thank you.
All right, anything else anybody wants to touch base on? I have one more thing, and then.
I have one thing, I'd like to say that the night that the call was, the call was made for the township to come, they were very professional.
Gerald, you hear that?
I say, the night that the call was made to come to my house to take my husband, everybody was very professional.
I'm glad to hear that.
I lost my husband, but
Sorry to hear that. I was out of town after you. I'm glad you had a good experience with us. I'm sorry.
yeah, they were there instantly, the ambulance came instantly.
That's our goal, we're here to serve.
They did a very good job.
One last thing before we close, I would like to thank my fellow board members for all your input tonight, working together. I would like to thank Laura for dealing with me earlier for something I thought would take 10 minutes and it took an hour and a half. I truly appreciate it, and I think it was good not yelling, screaming, getting out, and harming each other. I would like to also thank all of you in the audience tonight for being respectful, and being positive. That really means a lot, and we had a wonderful board meeting in 2 hours, so motion to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Same sign, other sign, motion carried. Thank you all.
If I can just say one thing.
No.
Now that the
No.
meeting is done.
No! I lost control.
Illegal activities going on, I appreciate knowing about it. Not that I can do anything about it.
Yes, but it does protect our.
But it can help me to make plans as to how to respond, okay?